gentlemen, welcome to another Second Saturday program. Thank you. Thank you. We got a real good show lined up for you today. I hope you'll stay tuned. Lisa Pollock's coming on. All the way from Mason, Wisconsin, we have the Sutherland Strings. And off in the left background here, we have my own brother Tom Livingston coming up. So I hope you'll stay tuned. Thank you very much. Welcome once again to the Second Saturday program, broadcast live from the UMD Bullpub here on WDTH, community-supported radio. And we're glad you're tuned into this program. And I hope you stay tuned. We're going to have a real fun time. And I'll tell you, Ole, it sure is a lot warmer than it was the last time we did a show.
Yes, it is, indeed.
Heavens to Betsy. I'll tell you, though, Ole, some of these people are just out of their minds. I saw some people actually playing softball. They think it's spring already. I mean, it gets above zero, and they're out there throwing the ball around.
Baseball.
I don't know, for sure. We got a real good show lined up for you today, and Lisa Pollock is coming on right after what this month's Second Saturday band
is.
The
band there, Andy.
Over here behind us on the doghouse bass, we have Jim Hall playing, sitting in on that big bass. What do you think of that thing, Jim?
I think it's big. He's flabbergasted, Andy. He can't speak.
And playing once again the 5-string banjo over here on my left, the left side of your dial, I believe it would be, is Jim Grusendorf. Welcoming back Jim Grusendorf on the 5-string banjo. My partner here on my right side is Ole Olson on the mandolin. We're going to switch, I think, after a couple of songs. My name's Andy Livingston, and we're the Second Saturday band for this month.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We also have Lisa Pollock, by the way. She'll be coming on right after the band gets done making fools of themselves here today. We're going to do a little bluegrass number next.
She's my curly-headed baby in the key of G. Roll back your carpeting and dance a little bit on this one.
Back
ready? She's my curly-headed baby. She's from sunny Tennessee. She's my curly-headed baby. She's more than all the world to me. Let me tell you about some women. Boys, well, here's just what they'll do. They're gonna be crying on your shoulder and be flirting with another too. She's my curly-headed baby. She's from sunny Tennessee. She's my curly-headed baby. She's more than all the world to me. I'll pick that thing, Jimmy. I have loved her since I met her, more than any tongue can tell. If she ever proved false-hearted, it would be so hard to say farewell. She's my curly-headed baby. She's from sunny Tennessee. She's my curly-headed baby. She's more than all the world to me. She's my curly-headed baby, yes, sunny Tennessee. She's my curly-headed baby. She's more than all the world to me. Young lady.
Thank you. She's my curly-headed baby.
No, she's my curly-headed baby.
No?
I beg to differ with you, Mr. Olson.
Your baby has straight hair, Andy. I know.
I see people walking on in here into the Bullpub, and please come on down if you're listening on the radio. We're broadcasting live from the Bullpub here at UMD. A second Saturday program, a regular feature, the second Saturday of every month here on WDTH. And we're pleased to have you with us here in your living room or in your car or wherever you may be tuning in.
Who do we have coming on next?
Well, Lisa Pollock's going to come up here after a while. At least she's been on the show before. And we have another group all the way from Mason, Wisconsin today. It'll be the first time they've been on the show, called the Sutherland Strings. They're going to be coming up a little while. And of course, the big tall guy.
Yes.
Fantastic, the amazing.
We'd like to make welcome you people that have just joined us here in the Bullpub, as Andy just mentioned. Live radio show going on right now, and we'd like to thank our friend here, Mr. James Hall, the versatile...
Reversible?
The reversible Mr. James Hall.
He's in his three-piece plaid suit today. Those of you listening on the radio really can't appreciate the way he's dressed. It's good to have him up here today, though, on the bass behind us. You can always hear him filling in on the bass lines. What are you going to play now, Ole?
Well, we're going to slow things down a little bit now, Andy. We're going to do an old-time waltz number called Every Bush and Tree. It's actually a gospel number, so if anybody happens to know the words, feel free to sing along with it. It's in the key of A. I hear the soft wind sweeping in every bush and tree. I know my mother's waiting in her heavenly home for me. When I was born in old Missouri, my family, they was poor, and my mother's name was Laura, and my daddy's name, it was Joe. Well, mother called me to her bedside, saying, son, I've got to go, but I'll meet you again up yonder, where parting will be no more. I hear the soft winds sweeping, join in now, in every bush and tree, and I know my mother's waiting in her heavenly home for me. Why don't you pick that thing there, JD, on the banjo? I'll make that get straight. Well, now come all you young orphans, children who
much. Every bush and tree. Thank you, Ole. That's a real pretty song. So we do another guitar switch here. Thank you, Mr. Olson.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, we're going to play one more song here, I think, for our portion of this portion of the program, the second Saturday show, with the second Saturday band this month.
Coming up next will be a return performance of Lisa Pollock, who's an area singer, guitarist, player. She's been on the show once before, a few months ago, so we're happy to have her back. And then again, all the way from Mason, Wisconsin, a real interesting and friendly bunch of characters, a group called the Sutherland Strings, so they'll be coming up after Lisa. And we hope you can stick around out there in Radioland and for sure right here in the Bullpub.
We have one more song we're going to play here today, and this is written by Bob Dylan. Jim's going to lead this one off. It's called the Ooh, hey, thanks. It's called the Nashville Skyline Rag. Thank you very much. That's the Nashville Skyline Rag. Care of Jim Grusendorf there on the 5-string banjo. I thank Jim for being back with us on the second Saturday band this month. On February 13th, Valentine's Eve, Tom pointed out that we're having a special holiday tomorrow for all you loved ones. And we got a real good show lined up for you here on the Valentine's weekend. Got a lady coming up here right now that's been on the show a couple times, I think. At least twice, and she's back again with us here in February. It's so much warmer now that it makes me feel like a Valentine here today. About 20 degrees outside, I think, as compared to minus 30 or more it was last month this time, and so we're all over with that cold weather. We got a real good show, as I said once before, here on the second Saturday program on WDTH, broadcasting live from Kirby's Bullpub, and the Sutherland Strings are going to be up a little later. And Big Tom Livingston, Timber Tom, is going to come up and play a few of his songs a little later on. Are you ready, Lisa? Now, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Bullpub, would you please join us in welcoming once again
Gary Mihalik. And if you don't know those people, I don't either. Either does Andy. But we learned this song off of their album, actually, thanks to the station here. It's called Deep River. Now you're running wild, deep river. that I love so. You never stop running, river. Like her, you're always on the go. And I'm feeling low down, deep river. I can't go on, I've had enough. I'm gonna dive into the bottom, deep river. I'm diving in and I ain't coming up. I'll pick that thing, JD. Well, now if I had a boat, deep river, I'd let you rock me to sleep. And somewhere downstream I would anchor, somewhere in the port of broken dreams. And I'm feeling low down, deep river. I can't go on, I've had enough. I'm gonna dive into the bottom, deep river. I'm diving in and I ain't coming up. How about you, Andy? Dive into the bottom, deep river. I'm diving in and I ain't coming up. I'm diving in and I ain't coming up. Thank you. A song called Deep River. Switch. What you call musical instruments. As opposed to musical chairs. Nobody got that one, I see. Except for Tom, he got that. Jim didn't hear what I said.
We got time for a couple more songs here that we've got worked up with the Second Saturday Band.
Sing that nice pretty song there, Andy.
Well, my wife doesn't think this is so pretty, but